there, everybody. This is Magnum Pi. I'm here with Teku, Golgotha, Vahilo, and Dark Templar, and we are Initiative Zero, back with more Rifts, the Devouring Swarm. If this is your first time joining us, which is really far into this game, but that's cool. Maybe you've, I don't know, just caught us on a YouTube ad or something like that, and you decided to join us or saw us on Twitter/X or maybe Discord or something like that. Thanks for joining us. We're really happy you're here, and we've got a whole back catalog that you probably want to watch to make sure that you have caught up with the story here. But yeah, we're doing Rift's Mechanoids is the actual source book we're using for this. It's the second source book put out for Rifts back. I think this one came out in '92. And yeah, we're just going through and playing games that are other than D&D. We've already done the first source book, which was Source Book 1, interestingly named. And yeah, we're just playing through, and they're facing some Mechanoids now. If you don't know what those are, well, like I said, back catalog. But before you go back there, make sure you hit like and subscribe and leave comments if you like this show and like what we're doing here. We've got some more Rifts to play, and then after that, we're going to look at some more old school or new school games that kind of broaden people's scope. So yeah. Lots to do. Teku, Golgi, Vahilo, DT, what's going on?
Just living the dream, man. Living the dream every day.
It snowed again.
So the dream might be a nightmare, is what you're saying.
Yeah, it's stupid.
That's optimistic. I'm living a nightmare.
I got my winter tires taken off, so naturally it would snow again.
Yeah, I still haven't done that. I got to do that this weekend.
Yeah, so I took
from. Sorry, go ahead.
So I took my winter tires off, and then last weekend got into a car accident. So my car got totaled. So that blows.
Brutal.
Yeah, but luckily it was in a school zone. Everybody was going like super slow, but so only the cars got damaged. Nobody else did, but still, that sucked. That sucked. They slid right through the intersection. And bing, there went my car. So, yep, good times.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. But like everybody said, everybody's okay. That's the important thing.
Yep. Yeah. Although, if anybody wants to chip, I'm not going to take donations from my guy. That's right. Let's hit up the channel. They can afford me.
A new Civic.
That's
just
right.
expense it.
That's right. We'll put it on.
I don't know. Maybe if somebody has a dealership close to where we are,
that's right.
Can hook up Magnum with a new ride.
That's right. Anybody got a new ride? No. Yeah. So, a Mustang. That's what I need.
Truly enter into your middle ages.
That's right. Just embrace it. Why stop with a Mustang? Let's just go full on.
Do a comb over.
I was gonna say first a Mustang, then a stupid haircut. That'll be great.
I already got a stupid haircut.
I don't know, Magnum. Like, don't listen to Golgotha over there. You should just go out and buy a truck. Just go out and buy a truck.
You're never gonna fucking let me hear the end of this, are you? I'll be on my fucking deathbed. You're gonna come over, lean over me.
You mean deathbed? It's gravestone.
Not too.
Are you triggered?
Hey, speaking of triggers, there's 6 things coming out of the woods.
Segway.
Oh, I'm all over the segues lately. If you haven't noticed, the last 6 episodes have been full of fantastic segues from our banter into the conversation about the game. Wow. There were 6 Thinmen coming out of the woods, the burnt-out remnants of woods, because, as I recall, there was some missile fire that went astray. There were a lot of laser blasts and particle beam blasts and all sorts of fun stuff like railgun blasts and the like. That kind of felled some trees, and out of that, I don't know, settling dust and smoking stumps of trees came these 6 grinning robots carrying plasma rifles, which you know to be plasma rifles because you've defeated these before, and that's what they were carrying. And yeah, that's what comes out of the wilderness, and it's really creepy as they come through the smoke and stuff like that. So I need all of you to give me a horror factor save.
Oh man, I want to do this. Here's my horror
windows
thing.
Open. Oh god.
Horror factor. Come on, no whammies. No whammies. I'll take a whammy.
Well, Sir Luke, we're in the same spot, so hopefully that's no whammies.
I think we're good. I think we're good.
I wonder about Senate and Portland.
Oh yeah.
Well, if Senate's not good, then you're all screwed. But
Come on, Portland. You could do it.
Apparently, I'm going to have to. Fantastic.
Oh,
And
you're
it
freaking out
begins.
again.
Definite whammies.
Begins.
Oh, I'm gonna have to warm up my hands to slap the shit out of you to get you to stop flailing around like that.
all
It
right,
was
so
twice in a row. That's
so
twice in a
yeah.
row. Last time I did the same thing.
yeah, you did. Now everybody but Portland can give me a save versus an initiative check, and I will roll initiative for these 6 here.
Don't worry, Portland. You're still going to go before me.
I don't use my Zen combat. Oh! Oh my god.
You did it! Oh, you almost did it. That
Oh my
was so
God.
close.
We use 0.99.
Do I use my Zen combat for this? Because I'll be...
Okay, can we just reset this game? We just start all over this game? Like, this is absolutely ridiculous.
No, the dice are doing exactly what the dice should be doing.
Oh
Let's be
my
real.
gosh.
Magnum, do I use my... because I've been engaged already, do I still have my Zen combat on? Or is that until I
You haven't
engage
engaged.
one of the Thinmen?
You haven't engaged these guys yet.
Okay, that's fine. No, I was thinking about the other things. So yeah, no worries. I still did okay.
Seems to be the natural order of things. Sir Luke, Senate, and then a bunch of enemies, and then Gotrich, then Portland. Okay. So Portland, you will lose your first attack because of horror factor. And we start with Sir Luke.
Okay, I have to cut the distance between us. So what I would like to do is I'd like to sprint towards the closest one while firing at it at the same time. And because of my Zen combat, I should not be suffering any penalties for that.
As I understand it, you are correct. You will not suffer any wild shot penalties for that. So you run toward them. Now they are 800 feet away. And you move 600 feet around. So
Indeed.
it will take you basically a round and a third to get to them. So this first round, you will have to spend the entire time running toward them. So your first attack as you run toward them.
Right. I'm going to... well, I've been pulsing it the whole time, so I might as well pulse this one as well.
Okay, which one are you shooting at?
And the closest one, the one that's closest. Like if whatever formation they're in.
Sounds like Thin Man 3 is closest to you.
There we go. Thin
Because
Man
he's
3.
kind of underneath you. So there you go.
And now I've engaged, so that's a +3 situational modifier.
To your strike.
To my strike, yes.
Okay,
Or,
but
yeah, my shooting. Wait a second. No, it actually... it should still work with my my shooting, shouldn't it?
I don't believe it does. I believe...
You could
I
be
believe
right.
it
I'm not
comes.
sure about that.
I believe that it arises from your, from like you messing with them, right? Like I'm just going
Right.
to check your abilities here,
Yeah.
and let's just take a look.
Yeah, it seems that you're probably right about that, but let's just take a look.
So, because you know what your opponent is doing at the same instant your opponent does, it gives you a +3 to initiative, or +6 if it's artificial intelligence, and +3 to strike and parry. Right? And they, because of your amazing agility, combat skills, and awareness, they are -2 actions as they spend time compensating, and -3 to dodge. So this comes from your awareness. So,
Oh, almost reads like it should, but maybe not.
I'm going to give it to you, I think.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm going to give it to you.
I'm not going to say no.
No, you get a +3 there. I'm going to add 3 to your initiative here. Or sorry, 6 to your initiative.
All right, they're artificial intelligence, aren't they?
Yeah, you'll be able to feel that as you're fighting against them. Yeah, and they get no bonuses. Well, the one doesn't. Thinmen 3 anyway. I'm just going to kind of mark him that he's the guy you're targeting here, just with the red dot. And, yeah.
All right, I'm going to shoot.
Okay. And, yeah, so you've got 17 to hit. He's just going to take it. So you do 17 points of damage to him. Or sorry, you do 23 points of damage
23.
to him. Yeah.
All right. So
All right.
3 off.
Blast hits him. Cool. All right. So that brings us to Senate.
I'm going to shout at Portland. No, actually, I wouldn't even know that he's terrified yet, so
No.
I'm just going to go running behind Luke. I don't have the speed he does. I don't have the capacity to fire while stabilized, but I do need to get closer. So yeah, we'll just full out run.
Okay.
I'll Wonder Woman it up for you, so I'll be the target.
Sure, that sounds even better. Let's do that then.
I've just got a bad image now from that. So, Senate, you are basically running right behind Luke. Okay. Cool. Okay. No actions other than movement?
Okay. Actually, I had a question. Am I able to intentionally cast or use Sixth Sense? Normally it's
No.
triggered for me, but is that something
No,
I can
you
do
can't.
for myself?
You can't use it.
Oh, okay.
It's only automatic.
Yeah, at this point, no, I'll just start booking it in their direction because I'm out of range for most of the useful things I can do aside from just, shoot bullet. Or in this case, laser.
Okay. So I'm going to take an action off of Thinmen 3 just as he's trying to compensate for Luke, who he sees coming at him, but he can't detect him properly. Thinmen 4, however, is going to open up on... I'm going to say that he's going to open up on Portland, who's just kind of standing there a little bit dumbfounded. He's going to give a blast. And an 8 will hit. So you cannot defend Portland. That's 20 points of mega damage off of your armor of Ithan there.
I can defend.
You not against the attacks. No, you're kind of stunned.
I with my magic on.
You can't make the parry roll, so no.
All right.
So you take 20 off of your armor of Ithan.
Got it. I got it.
And yeah, and that will be the next one is Thinmen 5. He is going to shoot at the giant robot.
Of course he is.
To hit. So that will be 20 points of mega damage to your robot vehicle there. All right, and next up is Thinmen 6, who will shoot at, I'm going to say it's a 66% chance that he's going to shoot at Luke. And he almost doesn't, but he does, so...
Thank God for that.
yeah.
I mean...
No, it's okay. I understand.
So 17 at Luke. You do have an automatic dodge with a +4.
Yeah, I might as well try to automatic
Okay.
dodge it. I don't
However,
know if I
you're
can do
trying to dodge laser fire or plasma fire, which means that you need to roll without any bonuses. The only bonuses that you get are bonuses that are class bonuses, which would be the +4, plus bonuses that you get from your physical prowess. What is your physical prowess?
My physical prowess is PP. It's 15, so I don't get
No bonus.
no bonus there.
Okay.
So just +4.
So +4 minus, you are 800 feet away, which means a -2. So your total bonus is +2 to auto dodge.
All right. So I'll just roll a d20 and then I don't know if I can add 20 to the. Well, add a 2 to it when I roll it. Okay.
So a 10.
10.
10.
Woo! Look at me. Take
10.
damage.
10 does not beat a 17, so you take 20 points of mega damage off of your armor, because what you're wearing is armor, right? So plasma blast hits your armor.
Oops.
All the sensors in your armor register a searing blast of heat, and Thinman 1 now will attack. He sees Senate basically kind of shift across and run behind Luke, so he takes a blast at him as he's running by, and an 11 will hit. You can choose to dodge if you like, Senate. It will use up one of your actions, but you'll be able to use only your bonuses from your class to dodge and or from your physical prowess. You'll be at a -2 otherwise. If you wish to dodge, or you can just take it. Yeah.
You know what? I'll give it a try.
Okay, what's your physical prowess?
I'm pretty sure it's not relevant.
Okay, so you're just rolling with a -2. Okay, so we get rid of the +5. So you rolled a 15 -2 is 13.
Oh, so I didn't get the class bonus.
That's not a class bonus. That's your hand-to-hand bonus, right?
Oh,
you don't
so
have a
that wouldn't
bonus.
apply. Okay.
Yeah, you don't have a bonus from your class. So just so you rolled a 13, which will beat it.
Okay.
And you do dodge. It'll use up one of your attacks. And dodging means that you moved out of the way, so you aren't directly behind Luke anymore. But
yeah,
you're still kind of moving in that general direction. And Gotrich.
He wasn't given any cover. He wasn't given any cover anyway.
Well,
but I took that hit.
Yeah.
If they shot you.
Well, it was 64%. 60. What was it? A 66% chance? Or
Yeah.
60%
Yeah.
Chance? Yeah. Could hit you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Gotrich.
You're welcome.
Number 5 coming at you.
All right. You bring.
Number 5's the one that shot at me, right?
Yeah, and he's 800 away, which means you don't have to use the crotch gun. He's not that close.
No, I'm using the railgun.
Okay.
Double burst.
All right.
Bang, bang.
No, unfortunately. Unfortunately, no. You shoot over him into the woods behind him.
I've rolled 1, 2, 3, 5 dice tonight. I've had 2 1s and a 2.
Yeah.
Oh,
nice.
That's awesome.
Just par for the course.
All right. Sir Luke, you still are charging toward them.
Initiative, that's another 2. Yeah, you're just...
Hard luck battalion.
Yep. Sir Luke is charging toward them.
Okay, I'm shooting.
Okay.
And again, I'll do the same thing. Double burst.
All right. And that's a 19 to hit. And yeah, you're shooting at the same guy. I'm just going to say he's still trying to track you and figure things out. So you will, you will hit him for another 19 points of damage. Senate, you dodged. That brings us to Thinman 3, who just is still dumbfounded by your Zen combat there, Luke. And Thinman 4 is going to, again, shoot at Portland. An 18 to hit which will be another 20 off.
You can dodge this one?
This one I
Or
believe
control
you.
this one?
This one I believe you can try to parry. Let me just quickly check. Yeah, he cannot defend against the creature's first attack, but you can defend against subsequent attacks. So you can
That's
certainly
fantastic. Oh my God.
you can certainly defend against this one.
All right, again.
So unfortunately, he hits for 20 points of damage.
I didn't add in my +3. That's a
This is-
7.
Yeah, but you had to beat an 18.
Yeah, so I parry that.
You had to
No,
beat
a
an
roll divide the mage between 5 and 3, so somebody deflects the attack out of the way. I deflect it out of the way.
5 and 3 deflects it out of the way. Cool.
5 and 13 deflects it out of the way.
Oh,
roll
good.
of 4 means I fumbled it.
Okay, but you had a +3. You said. Do you get your
Yeah,
you get your
+3
physical?
for this.
That's from the spell or from your physical prowess?
So the mage rolls a parry with a bonus of +3.
So you
In
also
addition to any PP or targeting skill bonuses.
right, and you also get a +3 from your physical prowess. So you get a +6.
Okay, so that's
That's a 10.
So I
Yeah.
still parry it.
You do parry. Yep.
Okay.
Good.
Yep.
Cool. All right, and it doesn't take up your attack, or does it?
Nope.
Cool.
Nope.
All right, good. Thinman 5 is going to shoot again at Sir Luke. This time, because Senate is not quite behind, I'm going to go for a 50-50. There you go. 55 means he goes for Senate. A 15 to Senate. What's the plan there, Senate? Are you trying to dodge?
I don't know. This one I might just take.
Okay, so 20 mega damage off your armor. All right, as again, your systems indicate a massive heat blast surrounding you. This is Thinman number 6 now, who targets the robot.
Of course he does.
There you go, 20 coming in for another 20
Wouldn't
damage.
have it any other way.
No, another 20 damage. All right, and that red line that I have there showing on the robot, that's actually a measure of the 60% mark on your main body. That's once it's below that, I have to roll on a systems damage table to see what happens. So that's another shot at you there. And that brings us to Thinman 1, who is now aiming at, this is at Senate. But he is, Senate, you are still moving, so I will do this. Because you're not charging toward him like Luke. Luke is like straight on coming at him. $21 to hit, Senate.
All right. Well, that's another 20 damage, I guess.
Yep, and your environmental systems fail on your armor as the seals melt, and so you can just hear the venting of gases. The pressurized system has failed, and that brings us to Thinman number 2, who is going to shoot at Luke again with a 9 to hit.
I could try to automatically dodge that, right?
Yep, with a +4.
All right, so that is...
No dodge.
Are you kidding me?
And so you
Oh
take
my
another 20
God.
off. You take 20 off your armor. Did you take 20 off your armor before?
I did. Oh, well, I don't know why it didn't come off. I did. So I should be at 50.
There you go. I took it
30
off. Yeah, I just took it off. That brings us to Gotrich.
Thinman 5.
All right.
Double burst. Coming at you.
Well, that's more promising. A 15
Yeah.
as you lower down at him there. He's going to try to dodge with the -2, I think. Because that's a big gun.
A very big gun.
And a 12 will not pull it, so he takes 90. And yeah, that puts him in a pretty bad spot. And we're going to have to take a look. 63, he is not doing so hot now. Thinmen 5. Yeah, and that's a hell of a blast. He may even get knocked over, so let me roll on that.
That would be cool if he spends a turn getting up.
92, he does
like
not
that.
get knocked over. He just staggers back as the railgun rounds tear up his main body there. And yeah, that was Gotrich. That brings us to Portland. Portland, you kind of shake off the stun of these horrors coming out of the woods.
All right. What a shitty way to start this round or the game. Anyways, okay, so I am going to see. How far away are they? Still?
They are about 800 feet away.
800 feet away.
Yep.
800 feet away. All right, well, I have a gun in mind as well, so I guess I could shoot at it. Or, well, if they're shooting us from long range, I could probably send some smoke up. That could help us, but that would hinder Senate.
Could, yeah.
Right?
And me.
I think that would hinder everybody.
Yeah, that's not a good idea. Okay, well, let's go and shoot some shit. I have a L20 3-shot pulse rifle. Can I use that?
Yeah, go for it.
At a range of 1,600 feet.
Yeah, it's pretty good range. Who do you want to shoot at?
I'm going to shoot at... Which one was shooting at me? Just curious.
I believe it was Thinmen 2 was
Five?
shooting at you. Or yeah.
Man 2.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to shoot at Thinmen 5.
Okay.
He looks pretty beat up.
Yeah, that's the one that Gotrich just shot at.
Yeah. I will shoot at him. Boom. Boom. Submit. Come on. Did that fucking dice just hit that dice?
It did.
Yep. But it rolled it onto the 13 rather than the 5, so.
It was a 20.
Was it? No, I didn't look in
It was
the
a 20.
Huh.
Anyways, that's what I did.
Okay, so he's going to roll here to try to dodge it. Probably won't, but he's still pretty. But he does. He dodges it anyway. So there you go. And
Wow.
yeah,
Just wow.
Oh my god, this is ridiculous.
yes, it
It is
is.
ridiculous.
All right.
It
Speaking
is
of ridiculous,
absolutely
Sir Luke, what would you like to do?
Oh my god, okay. Sorry, I'm just...
Does he get an auto dodge? Because he just dodged on
No, he can.
my turn. Right
He can use up. He can use up another attack to dodge.
insane.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he doesn't get to attack next, right? Like that's the thing.
Okay, we're gonna shoot again while I'm running. Oh, Jesus.
There you go.
There we go. And that should be... Oh. I meant to do the triple, though, so...
So I'm going to triple that roll then,
Yeah.
and then I'll double it. So that's 18 doubled is 36.
Okay, we'll take the 3 off there.
And who did you blast at?
The guy I've been shooting at constantly.
Thinmen 3.
Yeah.
And I will roll for him on that wonderful table. Senate, you are still running. Do you want to get back behind Luke as you run?
I really want them to stop putting holes in all of our nice shit, which until not long ago didn't have all these holes in it. I may have to throw up a force field just to try and break off their line of sight from us and let us move in closer.
Okay, just
But
so you're
now-
aware, they are not clumped as they appear on the screen.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
they are spread out
Oh, wait.
coming through the woods.
Oh, they are spread out.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. In that case, how spread out?
I would say you got about 10 to 20 feet between each one. They're kind of coming in a semicircle around your group.
So the most I can block out is really not much.
No, if you want to protect anybody with a force field, you're better off putting it around yourselves, right?
Which
prevents you from
really...
retaliating, but yeah, depends what your goal is.
If you do that, then I could take off my part of my armor to actually use the good stuff.
Crap. So the problem is, going at this pace, we're not going to be able to we're not going to be, well, I'm not going to be able to get to them in time, even if I throw up a personal force shield.
What do you mean you're not going to be able to get to them in time?
Oh, just the amount of damage we're taking.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah, I have nothing. That will... no, that won't even reach either. Great. All right, well, like it or not, I am going to throw up a personal force field, like the armor, because this is about to buckle, and then I'll try and line up again behind Luke.
And what do you get? How much do you get for the personal force field?
10 MDC per level, so 60.
It's not bad.
All right. Cool. So that's Senate. And that brings us to Thinmen number 3, who kind of finally gets a bearing on Luke, raises his rifle and blasts at him.
And hopefully misses. So I'm running plus the -3.
Oh, yeah.
We should have a few penalties.
He's only -3 to dodge, right? You're +3 to attack.
Well, but I think he's minus to hit me, isn't he?
He doesn't get any of his bonuses. That's all.
Oh, okay. That's what I mean. Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. But he doesn't seem to need them. Would you like to dodge?
Well, I'll try. I don't know if it's going to be successful, but, worth a shot. Jesus, this is not going as well as I'd hoped it would.
That seems to be the motto, isn't it, of the team?
+3 to oh, sorry, no, that's
+4.
At least the motto of tonight.
Hey, you did it! Natural 20.
Holy shit.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say he raises it up to you, and you literally jump over the plasma pulse and land and just keep running, just somersault in the air, land, and don't miss a step, just moving right along.
I got two 20s in a row.
Isn't Senate right behind Sir
Shut
Luke?
up.
So clearly
Don't answer that.
Good times. Good times. That was Thinman number 3. That brings us to Thinman number 4, who will also, he sees that Luke is jumping and dodging and stuff. Now, of course, your Zen combat is only such that you can impart those penalties on one baddie, and so he will blast at you with his plasma rifle. For a 17, Luke, you can try to dodge that one.
Try.
Well, I bet I don't know if you get that Zen combat against... You get auto dodge against everybody, right? Or not?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait, maybe you should text. I think I do.
Let's just really check real quick.
Yeah.
Let's see. Level 5, automatic dodge against tech. Nope, you're good.
Well, we'll see how good I am.
You are just aware, so... Oh, wait. Sorry, it says... Nope. Auto dodge applies to all attacks from a single primary opponent at level 5. You get 2 at level 9, so no. So we'll take that one back. Do you want to do a regular dodge, or do you want to just take it?
I will do a regular dodge.
All right.
Wait, no. Regular dodge costs me, doesn't it?
That's right. Uses up an action. And you'll only be at a -2 to roll, so it'd be a d20 -2. Which means you have to roll a 19 or 20 to dodge.
Yeah, the problem is if I get hit again, I'm at 10. I'll be 10 now. Yeah, no, I'll take it.
Okay, take 20 off your armor.
Question: when my armor no longer works, can I hit my tattoo then?
I would say that you could easily just pull, like, it's barely hanging off you. It only gives you an AR of 8 against SDC attacks, so it's somewhat damaged. You could probably just pull the Vambrance off and just hit your tattoo.
Good, because I'm going to need to do that.
Yep. All right. So Thinman 5, he also levels at Luke because he takes his he sees that you're approaching, right? You've already covered half of your distance. You've already covered 300 feet. So almost half the distance between you and them. So you are the fastest approaching of these enemies of theirs. And so he shifts his target he ignores the gun, the mobile gun, and just shifts to Luke and blasts at you. And this is number 5, I said. All right. And he's at all the penalties. So actually, he's out of attacks. Sorry.
I was going to say last round dodging twice.
Yeah, he's out of attacks. Thinman number 6. Thinman number 6 will shoot at Gotrich in the robot.
At me, bro. You're next.
And he will miss. Thinman number 1. He opens up on Portland. With a 10 to hit. Portland, would you like to parry or...
Yep, I'll parry.
Because you've got, I think, a plus, what, 6? Something
6.
like that, yeah. So that's an 18
My
you
goodness,
rolled.
my rolls are just garbage. Oh, 18, sorry.
You got an 18?
Deflect that back at him.
Okay, and so he has to... do you have to roll a strike, or what's your strike roll with that?
I don't roll a strike anything. I hit it automatically.
Okay, cool. So it comes back at him, and he takes 20 points of damage. And Thinman 2 is going to target Senate.
Sorry, my apologies. The attacker can try to dodge the bounce back energy, but does so without any bonuses and must match or beat the mage's parry roll.
So an 18. He just takes
18.
it. Yeah. And Thinman 2 attacking Senate with a 7, so that misses. Blasts past him. Gotrich, you're on.
All right, so it was number, if I recall, 6 shot at me, missed.
Yep, 5 is looking pretty rough, because that's the one you've been shooting at.
5 is looking pretty rough. Yeah, I'll stay on number 5.
Okay. A 9 will hit. He's out of attacks with penalties and the like, so you hit him for 80 and you blast him to smithereens. He is gone.
Boom.
1 down.
Good.
I'm helping.
You are. You're taking one out.
Yep.
And just soaking damage.
Yeah. Portland, you're on. Your attack.
All right, I'm going to do another shot with my pulse here.
Okay.
Come on.
Which one were you shooting at?
9.
Who were you shooting
I
at?
was I was shooting at 5. Sorry. I'll. Which one did I hit? Which one did I return?
It was number 1 that you returned the fire on.
Then I will attack number 1.
Okay. And he's going to attempt to dodge. And he does not, so 18 more off of him. It's pretty lame for him.
I did something.
Yeah. And back to Sir Luke.
Okay, this is my last 3 shots.
Then you got to pop a new clip in.
Yeah, but or I'll just take out the start get the swords out and start running at them. All right.
Okay.
Boom. +3. And boom. Come on. Big roll. Oh, that's not bad. Oh my God! Really?
Wow.
1.
Which were you shooting at again? Number 3?
Number 3 still.
Okay.
Fuck me.
Jeez, you're using like my dice over there.
That's a terrible roll.
Yeah. Number 3 will attempt to dodge out of the way.
Can he? Because he lost the...
He's just minus to dodge, no?
Well, I thought, but he doesn't have to...
He lost his attacks right away. He didn't attack for 2. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. He dodges.
Well.
There you go. Natural 20.
Third 20 in a row. Just putting it out there.
Oh, yeah.
All right, that's fine.
Senate, how you doing?
Not great, but still moving. I'm going to try and throw a 3-shot pulse at Thin Man 3.
Okay, cool. Thin Man 3. These guys aren't really moving very fast, so that you can shoot them without much penalty from that. You're just -6 because you are shooting wild, because you're running.
Stop running. Stop.
That sounds like a terrible plan.
Okay. Oh.
Okay. And this was at Thin Man 3, you said?
Yep.
Okay. And, yeah, he's going to try to dodge. And does not. He takes 20. And I will roll again for him on that wonderful table. $71, which means he has even bigger problems. Yeah, he is not doing. He's really not doing well here. Cool. So that brings us to Thin Man 4. Thin Man 3 is kind of just in a daze right now. Thin Man 4 is going to open up on Portland with a 20 to hit. There's that attempt at a parry, I'm assuming, but no dice, so 20 off Portland.
Why the 20? I think it's +6. So that's 14. Yeah, I don't need to match his roll.
Oh, sorry. I see. So 14 means you just redirect?
I redirected at him, and he can dodge if he wants.
I see. But he has to dodge your 14. And this is Thin Man 4. He's going to take it. Cool. All right. And that brings us to Thin Man number 5, or who's dead. Number 6 is shooting at Gotrich.
Oh,
16.
Man, I was on 1.
So
It was
excited
close. Yeah, it was close. That's a 16. You're going to attempt to dodge at a -2.
No, I'll just soak it and vaporize him here.
Okay, so that means we roll on the table. And let's see what happens to your robot. 34 gives us communications damage. Reduced range by half. Requires 1d4 hours to repair. make a note of that. And it's going to
Could be worse.
take 3 hours to repair that. Thin Man number 6 is going to... Oh, he just opened
Wasn't
Yeah.
that Thin Man 6?
That's right. I just forgot to take his tack off. Here we
Yeah.
go. Thin Man number 1 is going to shoot at Senate.
No, she shoot me.
Oh, sorry. He's going to shoot at you as well, Portland. Sorry. You're right.
Yeah, he shot me last time. Might as well shoot me the second time, right?
Yep. Here he comes.
Unless he shoot at somebody else.
No, 10.
Oh,
So that's 20
I
off.
just deflected.
No, it's a 1. That means you failed.
Yeah. +6.
Oh, you're right. The one,
got an
the
auto fail.
1 is only on strike rolls. You're right. So
Yeah.
that just deflected.
God. what?
Yeah.
Sorry, I
You
really
were-
should add that +6.
You're fucking unhittable. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
It's pretty easy. You just type in /R1D20 +6. It'll-
All right, I'll do that /R.
Yeah. All right. So Thin Man number 2, he is going to shoot at Luke,
Hmm.
who is running obliquely for 13 to strike.
Well, I'm gonna have to try to dodge that.
So the only one you get an auto dodge against is Thin Man 3, right?
Yeah, I know. So just a dodge with the -2.
Yep.
So that didn't do it.
Okay, so 20 off, so your armor is toast.
It's done.
Yep. Gotrich, your turn.
Bang bang, coming out number 6.
Okay.
Get fucking wrecked.
Yeah, he pretty much does. And let me roll to see if he gets knocked over. First of all, yeah, he totally gets knocked down. Let me just pull this up here. Yeah, 40% chance of being knocked off his feet. So he is knocked down. He's going to spend his next attack getting up. That was 6. And he also needs to roll twice on the robot damage table here. An 83 and a 3. So yeah, he is not doing so great. And he's basically, there's smoke coming out of a big hole in his central chassis. And yeah. So he's not doing so awesome. And that brings us to Portland.
Cool. I'm going to fire another 3 pulse blast with my right L20 pulse rifle, and I'm going to be aiming it at number 1 again.
Okay.
Because I'm kind of focus firing on. It makes sense about focus firing. I realize that Thin Man 3 has less, but I'm not. He hasn't really attacked me, right? So he doesn't really have my.
Yeah, he's focused on Luke. Yeah.
Yeah, focus fire.
Yeah, but 2 of them have fired on me, right? Is it Thin Man 1 and who? Thin Man 6?
Thin Man 4 has been switching between you and Luke back and forth.
Oh, okay. Okay, so then I would probably attack Thin Man 1 again then, because I've been focusing on this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think in an actual like combat situation, I wouldn't be all of a sudden switching to focus fire.
No, it makes sense to stay on target.
Okay. Oh,
So that's a miss.
shit all.
Yeah. All
Yep.
right. And that brings us to Luke.
Okay, I need to rip that thing off and touch my tattoo.
All right. I'll just say you do that in one action there. You activate your tattoo. What's the MDC?
All right, I believe it is. I just checked. I think it is 35 per level. So that's 6 times 35 is math. 210. Yay. I'm back in the game.
And Senate.
If I dive to the ground and go prone,
Mhm.
does that give me any kind of cover?
Yes, for sure it does.
Oh, fun. Well, seeing what's happening here, I might do that and then take a first shot at Thinman 3 trying to really ruin his day.
Okay, cool. So you dive to the ground. Grounding yourself uses up one of your actions, as you have to kind of recover before you can actually orient yourself enough to target, right? So it'll use up your last action to ground yourself. It's kind of like a dodge, right? And if somebody...
Okay, in that case,
You
could
can-
I shoot this round and then ground myself as my physical boxing action?
You've spent the round pretty much running, right? But you're going to engage in ranged combat. Yeah, I'll let you do that. You just need to give me a dodge roll then.
At the time that I'm diving, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so give me a
Okay.
shot then. Cool. Which one were you shooting at?
Thinman 3.
Okay. Cool. He's out of attacks. He won't be dodging, so another 22 off him. All right. Thin Man 4. He will shoot at Luke.
Can you maybe miss?
Maybe.
Nope.
Oh, I gave him too big of a bonus. That's only a 13 out of 14. Or sorry,
well, it still
that's
hits.
sorry, not a 9. Sorry, an 8, not a 9. That'll hit.
No, still hits though.
Yeah.
Can I try to? Oh, I could try to dodge.
Regular dodge. Go for it.
Regular dodge. This is actually doable, possibly.
You did it. Good job.
Yeah.
All right. Thin Man number 1 is going to blast at Portland. Who isn't running and misses. And Thin Man number 2.
It missed? Are you kidding me?
Nope.
Oh.
Thin Man number 2 is going to shoot at Senate, who can give us a dodge roll.
Okay.
And that's how you will hit the ground.
So is this with any physical bonus or just a straight D20?
It is a d20 minus 2. Dodging laser fire. That does it. You hit the ground as the blast goes over you. So for them to hit you as you're in basically somewhat cover, they have to take 2 attacks. First attack to kind of, call their shot on you. Second attack to shoot.
Oh, Gotrich, that's your play. Just throw yourself to the ground.
Speaking of Gotrich, you're on.
So I'm going to fire at number 6 again, who's way up.
Okay.
Bang, bang.
Cool. That will hit. Number 6 is going to give it an attempt at a dodge, but not likely.
Thinking he has a lot of penalties.
Yeah. So you hit him for 90, and number 6 is also gone now.
Okay, I've done my part. Going to my shop.
And now Portland, your last attack.
All right, let's do it. Blasting that numero uno.
Okay.
Again. Come on, something not shitty. Oh, great. That hit?
Yeah, that hits. Number 1 is going to attempt a dodge.
Can he dodge?
Yeah, it's possible, but he doesn't. Used up an attack trying.
Fuck that.
And you do 20 points of damage to him.
Motherfucker.
All
The only one
right.
that doesn't have any damage right now is Thin Man 2.
Gotrich, your last attack.
Yeah, I'm running out of bullets.
What's Thin Man 1 doing?
He's fighting Portland. They're shooting at each other.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay, go for it.
Sorry, I've been killing 2 other guys.
And
And that guy gets vaporized while you're looking at him.
yeah, he tries to dodge even, and boom, he's gone. Cool. All right, round 2.
Hey.
And Thin Man 1 totally taken out.
So I get my +6 for combat. Yeah.
You can get a +6 for initiative, yeah.
Are you rolling in for initiative? Is that what you're doing?
Ooh, look at that initiative roll.
Ooh!
Everything's
Alright,
coming uphill now.
-4. Oh, really? That's surprising. What do you say?
I'm gonna have another one of these guys gone before they get to act. I love it.
All right. And that's round 2. 15 seconds went by there. So we start off round 2. Luke, you are about 200 feet away from Thin Man 3. And yeah, Senate, you have hit the ground at about 350 feet from where you started. So just about 300 or 450 feet, or sorry, 450 feet from them. And yeah, Gotrich and Portland, you guys are still where you started. The Thin Men are in the woods from different areas. They're not near each other at all. We start with Sir Luke.
Okay, I'm going to put my gun away and take out my swords.
So first action is to stow your gun. Cool.
Yep.
And yeah, basically your swords will come out at the beginning of your next action, which does not take up your attack, but that's when they'll come out. You could also instantaneously use them to parry or something like that if somebody attacked you in that fashion.
Right.
Senate. You are on the ground.
Fire another pulse at Thin Man 3.
Okay, you take a blast.
There is no Thin Man 3.
There is a Thin Man 3, yep.
Right, that's right. That's what I'm running at.
Yep, you take a blast at him from the ground.
Is there a negative affiliated with this now because I'm not moving?
No. You get no penalty. 10. And a blast coming at him. He is going to attempt at dodging just because he's in terrible shape. And a 10. So he does dodge.
Well, at least he can't shoot back.
And that brings us to Thin Man 4, who is going to shoot at Luke, who is basically running in the direction of Thin Man 3. To hit Luke.
I'll try to dodge that.
Okay. Using up your attack for a regular dodge against Thin Man 4.
10. And I do not.
Nope. So you take 20 points of damage off your armor.
That's okay.
And
Feeling mildly more secure right now.
oh, I didn't rearrange things here, so that should have been we're a little out of order. I'm going to give Gotrich a chance here. Sorry, I got my order mixed up.
All right. I'll fire on Thin Man 4.
Cool, go for it.
Bang, bang.
All right. Thin Man 4 will attempt a dodge. Actually, he can't. He attacked, so we'll just say he has to take it. 40. There's a slight chance he gets knocked down with that.
That'd be cool.
But he does not. And yeah. And and he has to make a damage table roll with a 59, which puts him...
Come on, damage table. His eyes don't work anymore.
So fire spews out from within him. He's covered in smoke. And he's not doing so great.
Oh, does that make his tracking more difficult? Because
he deployed flares.
All right, Portland, you're on.
All right, so kind of running out of bullets here. Not sure when I might get more, but I'm gonna fire a L2 pulse 3 shot into the guy that I was killing. Was now deady. Who's the closest one to me?
The next closest would be Thinmen 2.
Thinmen 2. Okay. And is Thinmen 3 close as well, or no?
He's the one that Luke is charging at.
I see.
I'll be able to take him out as soon as I get there, honestly.
You can't say that because it's called metagaming.
I know.
Metagamer.
I know.
How close is Thinmen 4?
Thinmen 4 is just a little bit further past Thinmen 3. But he's used his angle. He's used his angle of attack to shoot at you in the past.
Oh, he has?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to aim at Thinmen 4.
Okay, you quickly swivel to the left, pointing your gun at Thinmen 4.
Suit.
With a 16, Thinmen 4 covered in smoke. Not doing so hot. He will not be able to dodge that. Takes 19 more points of damage.
Okay.
All right. And that brings us to Thinmen 3, who I already had attack, so we will move on to... Senate already had his attack. Thinmen 2 is going to level his weapon at Portland and attack. And miss. Which brings us back to Sir Lucas dodged. Thinmen 4 is not doing well. Gotrich.
Thinmen 4, coming at you.
Okay.
Oh.
He's going to give it an attempt at dodging, but it's not going to be pretty. He's hoping for that natural 20 here, but
We're rolling, so...
So it's entirely, more than a 5% chance apparently. But no, he takes 50. He is really not doing well. And he's going to give a roll to see if he gets knocked down. He does not. And let's see what other systems get damaged here. 100. Wow, he is in a brutal state of repair. I'm going to say...
Breaks into flame.
Yeah, I'm going to say you took part of his head off with that shot. He is not doing well. And Portland, you are on.
On already?
Yep.
Okay. So...
Thinmen 4 not looking good.
Yeah. No, I heard that part. I feel like I probably could take him out here. So I will shoot another one at him. Let's see. Great shot there.
No, that's a miss, unfortunately. No, you need an 8 to hit. So you shoot past him. You're aiming for the smoke, but unfortunately, or where part of his head was, but there's a hole there now. So unfortunately, no dice. Thinmen 3 is going to shoot at Lucas. He still charges toward him. Getting no bonuses. That will still hit, Luke. You can roll an auto dodge with a +4.
Auto dodge. Fuck me.
-20 off of your armor.
Jesus Christ.
Senate, what are you doing, man?
Why is there 170 off mine? That should only be 20 off.
I just took 20 off your 190 because you got hit before as well.
Oh, you took it off now. Okay, I thought I was going to take it off. Good.
I got it. You're good.
So how close is Luke to Thin Man 3?
He is almost there. He's actually he actually is there now. His next attack. He will be able to hit him with his side swords.
All right. In that case, I'm going to switch over to Thin Man 4 because I don't want to accidentally hit Luke, and Thin Man 4 just honestly needs to be put out of his misery.
Much
Okay.
appreciated.
And that's a miss,
Nope, there was an
unfortunately. Yeah. It's all that smoke around him. It's making it hard to hit him. And that means that Thin Man 2 does a quick survey of the area by swiveling his head very quickly, turns around, and runs full tilt back toward the village. Sir Luke, you are
I'm right
at
at
Thin
the-
Man 3.
Carve him up.
Okay, both swords are out.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right. So
so you're doing a double attack at him. So you just roll one single attack, but you do the damage of both weapons. So you'll roll damage twice. So I'm just going to get you to give me 2 attack rolls. We'll just ignore the second attack roll, right? And it will roll the damage twice.
Okay. So situation one, it's a +3 to hit, right?
You do have a +3 to strike from your... Yep. Okay. So your first... So that's a 15 to hit, 19 for your first damage. And for your second one, just give us another attack roll, but we'll just look at the damage.
Sure. Okay. So sword, 2, and then +3. I did it.
Okay. And he's going to use both of his arms to try to block your arms, because he has built-in paired weaponry himself. And so he's going to make a single parry roll to parry your 2 attacks without any bonuses, because he's trying to parry weapons without weapons. He rolls an 18 to parry your 15, and he brings both arms up, pushing your arms out of the way, still holding on to his rifle with his hand. He just kind of brings them up, so your basically your forearms are met with 2 steel robotic forearms and a damaged, grinning face staring at you.
So he rolled an 18. He didn't do. Okay, sorry.
You rolled a 15 to strike.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. And Thin Man 4 is in no situation to attack. Gotrich.
Thin Man 4.
Okay.
Boom.
Cool. So Thin Man 4 there, he will rely on the kindness of Lady Luck to roll a 20, but no such dice. He's gone. All right. And Thin Man 4 is out of here. Cool. And that brings us to Portland.
All right. With that, I will shoot at... Is Thin Man 3 close now still?
Thin Man 3 is in combat with Sir Luke, so you will be at a -6 to strike him.
No, I'll shoot at Thin Man 2. I only have
Okay,
2
and
bullets
Thin Man
left.
2 has gone an additional 200 feet, 300 feet away. So he is now at
So
11.
he's still 1,200 feet?
He's at 1,100 feet
1,100
now. Yeah.
Yeah, I got
And
him.
he's moving, so he's you're -2 to strike him. So your penalty is -2.
Good.
All right. So you didn't put the minus in, so that's a 10 that you rolled then total,
The
because
hit.
you have a +2, which is a hit. He is his back is to you, so you hit him for 9. Okay, cool. And
Cool.
Thin Man 3 is basically going to do a strike on Luke.
With no bonuses, right?
He gets no bonuses. Just going to come down with a headbutt. And a 7.
I guess I could parry that, right?
Your arms are being held apart by his arms. You could bring your... I don't know how you're going to parry a headbutt, but...
Oh, he's holding my arms?
Well, he's not really holding, but he's not really holding, but he knocked them out of the way and followed through with a headbutt. So you do have an automatic dodge. I'm just saying, you know.
Okay, well, I'll automatically dodge. Well, I may automatically dodge.
Yeah.
We'll see. But I still get a +3 for that. No,
Yeah.
I don't. Never mind. Do I?
You get your +4.
That's it.
Automatic dodge
+4.
+4.
Yeah.
Plus, you also get a +3 from your combat.
Oops, there's an error in the formula. Please try again.
So
That's right.
automatic dodge with a +4 with a modifier of +3.
There you go.
So at an additional 3, that's an 8. That's a 18, which gives you,
Enough.
yeah. Actually, you don't get a +3 to dodge. You get a +3
No,
to
I don't get
parry.
+3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 15 is still enough. You certainly do kind of do a quick dodge. Your weapons are ready to go for your attack. You don't lose an attack. And that was Thin Man 3's feeble attempt at harming Luke. Senate.
I will take a shot at the back of Thin Man 2.
Okay.
It's a -2, right?
Yeah. And no dice. You blast past in the woods,
Take that, foliage.
and he just keeps running, kind of leaning forward, head down, just T-1000 kind of style, just running straight through. Trees getting toppled over, small trees getting just toppled over by him as he shoves them out of the way. Sir Luke.
Okay, trying again.
18. He's going to do another attempt
Okay,
at
and
a
then-
parry.
And then, well, I'm going to try him twice with a sword, shouldn't I?
No, again, if you're doing a double attack, you only roll once to strike. You'll have to roll again for the
gotcha.
second thing of damage, but he does not. So roll again for the second damage strike. We're just taking
Okay.
a look at the second damage roll here. Get a 16. Come on. No, 12. So 12 and 14 is 26. And let me just roll on the damage table for him. He is in bad shape. Yeah. All right. That brings us to Gotrich.
Thin Man 2 is running away.
Yep. He would be now at what? An additional, about additional 800 feet away at this point. They are fast. So he is just booking it through the woods. Just pushing things over
I have
as he goes.
6,000. I have 6,000 feet on my railgun.
Oh yeah. You're at -2 to strike him.
Okay, bang.
Okay, 9 will hit. With a 70, he's just running. And he's gonna...
Did he fall down?
No. And we'll see what the extra damage is on him. With a 23, he runs. He continues to run. He basically does a bit of a stagger step, but he's going. Portland. He's out of your range
All
now.
right. Yeah, I got my range. All these, yes, I will assist. If I can't catch up to this guy. He probably runs a lot faster than I do
Yeah.
as well. So I can't even use anything to catch. So I will go in and assist Sir Luke here with his dilemma and throw a rock at this one, number 3.
Yeah, that spell's still active.
Yeah. Sorry.
So a rock appears in your hand, and you lob it with a plus, 5 to strike?
Something like that, but I can't freaking... Oh, +5, whatever. There we go.
12. 12 will hit, and he will not be able to react to incoming. Sorry, you're also -6 because you're throwing at something that Sir Luke is engaged in melee, so that's a 6, so that will miss, unfortunately. We have to remember the penalties for firing into melee combat. Yeah, and that brings us to who is that now? Thinmen 3, who is going to, he's going to basically give a punch to Luke. Nope. Misses. Luke is not hit. And Senate.
Another 3-round burst into the back of Thin Man 2.
Just missed.
Oh, this gun.
Thin Man 2 continues to run. All right. And that brings us to Sir Luke.
Yep. Bang, bang.
That will definitely hit. There's only one chance for him to parry, and he does not, and he's toast. All right. Brings us to Gotrich.
And men too.
Okay.
Running in the woods. -2 to hit.
Yep. A 10 will still hit for 60. Let's see, is he stagger? Nope, sorry, that should be a D100. Nope, he does not. And that will do another round on the table here. And he is not looking good. He runs into a tree, staggers back a little bit before he starts running. So that will give Portland, what's the range on your weapon?
Doesn't matter. Can't shoot it.
Okay, cool. And Senate, you've got another attack here.
Yep.
Basically just on the
Another
outside
one.
of your range now. Deep in the
My
woods.
throwing stone, if I'm going to throw one, is currently 800 feet.
800?
That's every time.
That's
Yeah,
too
800
yeah.
feet.
He's
200
way
plus every level. So
he's way farther than that.
yeah.
Nope, another miss, Senate. Thin Man will keep running. And Luke, he's out of your range. I don't know what you want to do. Do you want to run after him or...
Well, I don't think I run that fast.
Okay. So, Gotrich.
I'm going to hit him again.
Okay, let's see if you do it.
At least try to.
You need a good high roll to...
And that's a high roll.
Yep.
And
That's a high roll.
And that takes him out. Boom, before he can get
Nicely done.
All right, everybody
What
back in
can
the
I
car.
say except
We're
you're
almost done, but
welcome.
there's still fucking problems.
Oh yeah, we need to get down to the village, or the town, I should say.
I want to get to
Grab-
my shop.
I'm going to get
Okay.
on the radio and tell Luke to grab a bunch of those guns and bring them back.
Yeah, I would suggest, Gotrich, when the town is under attack, you're probably going to be interested in trying to stop that.
Yeah, I just want to make sure my shop is still
Well, you'll pass-
I'm sure
because I'm going to... I know, we'll pass it. I know.
Yeah, and actually, that's where we're going to stop as you guys head toward there. We'll
but
pick
yes,
this
I'm going
up.
to pick up the guns. I'm going to pick up the guns that I can.
Okay, we'll pick this up next time. Until then, I'm still Magnum Pi here with Teku, Golgotha, Vahilo, and Dark Templar, and we are Initiative 0.